of Ephesians. For ye were sometimes darkness, but now are you light in the Lord. Walk as children of light. You were sometimes darkness, but now you are light in the Lord. Walk as children of light. For the fruit of the Spirit is in all goodness and righteousness and truth. Verse 18. And be not drunk with wine wherein is excess, but be filled with the Spirit. Let's go back to verse 8. Ephesians 5:8 will read you to verse 9. It says, For ye were sometimes darkness. Now, if you notice, it's not saying that we entered into darkness. It said you were. That means everything about you was darkness. It said, For ye were sometimes darkness, but now are you light in the Lord. Walk as children of light. For the fruit of the Spirit is in all goodness and righteousness and truth. Hallelujah. For the fruit of the Spirit is in all goodness, righteousness, and truth. So what's the Bible talking about? We'll be talking about light. Amen. We'll be talking about light. Praise God. It says you were in darkness. That means you can sit down in the name of Jesus. When he said we were in darkness, that means it's in the past. You were in darkness. That means everything about you. Even when you're doing good. Without the light, even when you're doing good, when you're doing good deeds, without the light, your good deeds are still recorded in darkness because you were darkness. You were not in the light. Amen. Have you not seen people that are really not Christians? They are not Christians, but they are kind-hearted. They are kind-hearted. You know, they've never confessed Jesus in their lives. They've never been to a church before, but they are kind-hearted. They can come to a place and they see plenty of people suffering, and they give their life towards that person that is suffering to remove the person from whatever is causing the suffering. But yet the light is not in them, so they are in darkness. All that beautiful work they did is in darkness. God has no recognition for all they does did. Hallelujah. No matter how beautiful you look, how handsome you look, when you're not in light, everything about you is darkness. Praise God. Oh, he's a very obedient child. He does everything that the mother asks him to do. He does everything that the father says do. He's the first in line every time. He's humble to a fault, but yet he's not born again. Everything that he's doing under darkness, God does not recognize. Glory to God. When your heart is not renewed by the power of God into light, all your good deeds are nothing before God. You hear people say, I'm better than that Christian. He goes to church every time. I'm better than him. I do all the good things. I feed people. I clothe people. I pay the offspring of people. Hey, listen, you don't go to church. You don't believe in Jesus. All you are doing is not recognized by the Father of lights. I'm a free thinker. Last year, I gave 15 schools 1 billion out of my hard-earned money. Last year, I gave 100 widows 100 million each. But I'm a free thinker. I don't go to church. I don't believe there's God. I don't believe there's Jesus. I don't believe any of this crap that the Christian preaches. Hallelujah. My brother, you're in darkness. You're not of God. Your destination is hell. Hallelujah. He said it is not by the deeds of a man, but by his belief. I'm this saints. I stay on my own 24 hours in the house. But you see this Christianese thing they do, I don't do it all. I'm a free thinker. I don't go to clubs. I don't have a boyfriend. I don't have a female friend. I don't have a male friend. But you see, Jesus is behind. I live my life. I'm free. Sister, you're in hell, man. You're in hell. The Bible says you're judged already because you are not in light. That's from our Bible reading. It says you are judged already. You're in darkness. Listen, every good deeds that you did in darkness, you're in darkness. The light of God is not shining in it, so God's hand is actually not in it. The blessings of God is not there. Hallelujah. Then let me come to the light part. Oh, I've received Jesus in the inside. I'm not in light. See, my light is shining. Amen. But I'm disobedient to my parents. I'm disobedient to laws. I'm disobedient to authorities. Glory to God.
Hallelujah.
Are you sure you're in light? Because disobedience is the characteristics of darkness. Jesus told the Pharisees, and his disciples were there also. He said, sacrifice. I don't want. All I need is obedience. Glory to God. Your offerings and your sacrifices, I don't want. All I want is you being obedient to me. Now, the sign that you are in light is your power of obedience. Glory to God. Am I getting too floaty? You see someone who will come and say, I'm a Christian, I'm better than that person. Oh, my church is better than his church. We teach grace. They teach law. How did you know they teach law? Have you been there? Have you seen the character of the people there? Are they okay to the laws of heaven? When I say laws of heaven, I'm not talking about the Ten Commandments. I'm not talking about the rudiment of man's punishment. I'm talking about the laws of life, the laws of light, the laws called love. Hallelujah. Listen, every work done under darkness was done for a reason. The man that gives to the widow under darkness gives to the widow because he's looking for something from the atmosphere or from the community or from the area. A man in light, when he gives, you don't hear him say he gave. Do you know there's some people in darkness, even in church, when they give 1 naira, they'll begin to monitor pastor. As they bought a new suit now, it must be my 1 naira I gave. That's why he bought that suit. Pray about. Listen, are you sure you're in light? Glory to God. When you give, what am I talking about here? Holy Ghost. When you give in light, only your hand that gave knows. A lot of preachers, you see them. At the end of the day, they'll come out. Do you know I gave 20 bags of rice to my community? Hey, there are people giving houses and they are not saying, and they have ministries. Glory to God. Yeah. My ministry just built. Look, we see them every time on cable networks. My ministry just built 1 billion housing estates. Ministries are paying a full country's budget and they don't say a word about it. Some African countries are run by some ministries. African ministry runs some African countries. But here you don't hear them say anything about it. But you just build a 2 billion naira estate and you're shouting and pulling the roof out. Are you sure you're in light? Glory to God.
Hallelujah.
So it's not just members. It crosses across board. Glory to God.
Hallelujah.
What you're supposed to boast about is Jesus. When you're in light, your boast is about Jesus. Your words are about Jesus. You are happy to get drunk in the Holy Ghost. Not what you gave or what you expected. Listen, when you're fully established in the light of God, everything you think about manifests. You don't necessarily need to say. Ephesians 3:20. He said, I will do exceedingly, abundantly, more than you think or you say. According to the power of the Holy Ghost that is at work in the inside of you. When the Holy Ghost is at work in the inside of you, that means you are resting in the light of God. Glory to God.
Hallelujah.
If you're in light, when the issues of life starts coming, when they get to your footsteps, the entrance of your domain, they turn. It changes from darkness to the glorious power of light of God. That means under light I cannot lack anything. Under light, the opportunity to give is stronger, and yet the reward is greater. But you still see people give on the darkness. Hallelujah.
Praise the Lord.
Glory to God.
Hallelujah.
It said, be filled with the power of the Holy Spirit. Don't get drunk with wine. No. Now, raise both his leg up on the altar and started singing, and another man ran from the back of the Kennedy Holy Ghost meeting, ran from the back and jumped 3 seats to the front. That man literally flew on the air. Jumped 3 seats to the front. That's what it means to be drunk in the Holy Spirit. Praise God.
Hallelujah.
A physically drunk man, you don't easily go near him, do you? If he has a knife in his hand, you will avoid him like a plague. And the Bible says we are light and we are also God's battles. When we are drunk with the Holy Ghost, darkness avoids us like a plague. Glory to God.
Hallelujah.
Sicknesses and diseases. Sometimes when we are drunk in the Holy Spirit, we begin to laugh. We laugh, we shout. I've seen somebody got drunk in the Spirit, pulled his jacket and used it to wrap around his head like a turban. Praise God. By the time he removes it and drops it, another lady tried to pick it and the lady slumped under the anointing. Glory to God.
Hallelujah.
I've seen people filled with the power of the Holy Spirit to the point of getting drunk and just open their hands and people started falling under the power of God. When I was still on campus, in school, there was this Holy Ghost meeting we had, and I laid down on the guy, and we did, it's an in-house Holy Ghost meeting, and we did it in one of our cell group meetings. I laid down on a young man, and the man started lifting from the ground. Was floating on the earth. I was like, whoa. By the time I tried to hold him, I discovered that I was floating too. Praise God. We will come to those days and we will pass those days.
Amen.
In that same meeting, came for the meeting, hands was laid on him by me. He tumbled and tumbled out and was laid on under the power of the Holy Spirit. They told me that he woke up the next day morning more than 12 hours. He was there. They said they tried to pick him up, they couldn't pick him up. But that's the power and level of light. Glory to God.
Hallelujah.
I'm no longer in darkness. I'm in the light of God. So I'm supposed to be drunk and filled with the power of the Holy Spirit every single time. Not just on a Sunday morning or a Thursday morning, but every single day. Glory to Jesus.
Hallelujah.
Who is ready to be drunk with the Holy Ghost? When you are drunk with the Holy Spirit, the goodness of God begins to attract favor to you. Hallelujah.
Praise the Lord.
Your shadows begin to cause devils and demons of sicknesses to run out of people. Glory to Jesus.
Hallelujah.
Come on, put your hands together for my Father. Hallelujah.